So as many of you probably know, today is Take Our Kids to Work Day. So it's the perfect time to talk about the intersection of work and family, and specifically I'm going to talk about how we can make work better for parents. So let's go back to the Mad Men era, the 1960s. Only a third of women were in the workforce, and actually a stereotypical family was a mom as homemaker and a dad as breadwinner. Fast forward to today. So much has changed. A majority of women are in the workforce and a majority of mom work, mostly because they need to. 70% of couples are dual earners, and fathers spend almost 3 times as much time with their kids and twice as much time on housework as they did in the 1960s. And over the last decade alone, there are twice as many stay-at-home dads. The good news is we're making a lot of strides. We're getting closer to 50-50. The bad news, of course, is we're not doing it quickly enough, and the workplace is not keeping up with us. 43% of women off-ramp, and 25% never come back. And those that do, if they take more than 3 years off, they take a 30% cut in earnings. 3 out of 4 fathers say they want to spend more time with their kids, but most worry about work-family conflict. Of course, the problem for companies is, as employees are checking out, we're losing talented people, and we're losing really valuable institutional knowledge. Companies need to adopt family-friendly policies, flex time, job sharing, and they need to offer paid family leave, and not just offer it, offer enough of it, so parents actually can take time with their kids without worrying about the financial implications. And there's evidence that this makes sense. This works for companies' bottom line. So Google increased its paternity leave from 12 to 18 weeks, and the rate of new moms leaving fell by a whopping 50%, and the program paid for itself. And managers, so many of you in the room are managers, and there are things managers can do, again, starting right now. It's not illegal to talk about pregnancy. It's just illegal to discriminate based on it. So we need to get comfortable, because if we're not talking openly about the subject, we're not going to bring about real change. One of the women on my team says we need to start talking about the elephant in the womb. And when we talk openly, let's be explicit with women and men. We support their decisions to start families. We support them taking leave. Cheryl tells a story about her brother. He's a surgeon, and he had a young female surgeon on his team. And he thought she was getting to be about that age, and he was nervous to talk to her. But he decided he would, and he sat across the table and said, "I don't know if you'll ever have kids, but if you do, I want you to know I'll support you. And when you come back from maternity leave, you won't lose out on the best surgeries. I'm here to support you." That's such a simple conversation that makes such a big impact, but it happens so rarely. And what can women do? Let's be explicit about our goals, particularly after coming back from pregnancy. If you're up for a big assignment, say so. Today, parents spend more time with their children than they did in the 70s. And working moms today spend more time each day with their children than stay-at-home moms did back in the age of Mad Men in the 1960s. The good news here is we can make work for parents. There's things everybody in this room can do starting today to make a difference. Thank you.